She knows ball.
I think I proved that here
Comment
today.
down below. Does she know ball?
I know ball.
Or
I
is
better
she
see some
performative?
comments.
Well, let's get this thing started. Welcome back to the Collegian Cooldown. Nolan, wait. What?
That's not.
You're
ball.
not Nolan. Who the heck are you? Let the people know.
I am Liv, Lifestyle Editor for the Collegian, not Assistant Sports Editor, Nolan Reynolds. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Nolan is currently at the Save Mart Center watching the men's basketball team
Hopefully, Tom,
win,
potentially.
lose, blow them out like they did on Monday. We'll see.
We will see.
You'll see that coverage here soon, but it'll be Liv taking over tonight. Very excited. You could see I can already see the comments talking about her hat. Give a little backstory for the Red Sox hat.
So I'm actually a Braves fan, longtime Braves fan, born and raised. My boyfriend is a Red Sox fan. I am now low-key a bigger Red Sox fan than I am a Braves fan. Went to 2 games this summer. They lost both times. No, I'm a liar. They lost the first time. They won the second time. Shout out Padres for
1-1.
sucking.
Slam Diego. No.
No.
There we go.
But yeah, now I know ball.
Hold on to that because we're about to find out. We have a lot to break down. Of course, basketball season just started. Football's still going on. We got pros. We got everything. But we're talking about the hat. So let's just start there with the World Series. The Red
Yeah.
Sox were not involved this
They
year.
did not make it
They
past
did not
round
make
one.
it. But let's get this started with the World Series and that Game 7. Wow.
Wow.
Another extra inning game. You were locked into it.
I was locked in. I was actually at a wedding.
Mm.
Fully at a backyard wedding during Game 7, and I was just seated at the bar
Mm-hmm.
the whole time.
Locked into that game.
A lot of Dodgers fans at that wedding.
Yeah.
It was...
And do you? He hit a home run like that, like out of a
There was
movie.
a TV.
Oh.
We were all locked in. Like, we
Yeah.
were... it was like a movie scene, like a crowd just, like, around the TV. It was
And do you?
fabulous.
What's the score? I'm sorry. What's up? Like something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, another crazy game. It didn't. No 18 innings in Game 7, but they did go to extras to the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
did you? I know you didn't have a dog in the fight. Didn't have a Brave or Red Sox
No.
player or team there. What was going through your head?
I was-
Did you have a dog in the fight?
Secretly rooting for the Blue Jays.
Mm.
Not verbally, because I think I would have got dogged at that wedding. There were a lot of Dodgers fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just rooting for good baseball. It was good baseball.
It was
was-
good baseball.
Yeah. It was great. Once they pulled out Yamamoto in the bullpen, I was like,
Game over.
think it's going to be game over, and it was. I
Yeah.
keep getting really sad Blue Jays edits on my TikTok feed of Vladimir crying. It's
Mhm.
just, it's really depressing every time I
Yep.
hop on TikTok, but I think they're going to make a comeback.
Yeah. There's always two sides to it. The winners popping the champagne, and then the other side. I didn't see any pictures of the players doing like their Instagram photo watching the celebration. That's been a
Mhm.
very popular thing
Mhm.
because of Stephon Diggs a couple years ago. But I didn't see anyone, sitting in the stands
Nope.
trying to get that motivational picture.
I think they were just too blown away by the,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They had a whole country after them,
Oh, yeah.
rooting,
Oh,
backing
yeah.
them, and at home they couldn't get it done. Miguel Rojas has
Crazy.
not hit a home run since August.
Yeah. That was
Comes up and does that in the biggest game of his life.
bonkers.
That's the type of stuff we talked about it on Fresno State Focus, and I believe I mentioned that's going to be a TikTok edit very
Oh.
soon.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Forgotten players, forgotten runs in the postseason, and I'm sure Rojas is going to be that one guy. He hit a home run. Wait, why was he?
Yeah.
Why was he on the field?
I think may or may not have been, I'm not at the top of my game, a little inebriated at this wedding, right? And I heard that and I was like, are we for real?
Mm-hmm.
Are we for real right now? Like, crazy work.
Yeah. And then, of course, Will Smith. 6th year in a row where a Will Smith wins a ring. crazy. Will Smith with a homer in the top of the 11th.
Someone take it away from him.
Someone.
Will someone take it away from him?
Yeah, where's the reliever gonna go? I don't know what team he's on now, or if he's been traded and moved around. I would start following that team next year. Odds are pretty good.
I mean, I'm known to hop around, so
Yeah,
we'll see.
maybe he'll have a Dodger hat the next time.
Anyone got a Dodger hat?
Yeah.
I will put it on right now.
Another great World Series.
It was a good
A
one.
very great atmosphere. I mean, just watching. I didn't really have to watch the games to hear my dad screaming in the back room, just whoa, and just hearing all of that.
Yeah. So you're not a Dodgers fan? Your dad's
No,
a Dodgers fan?
my dad and my brother are Dodgers fans.
Okay.
I'm a Giants fan, like my
Oh
mom.
my.
And so,
Divided
it's sort
household.
oh yeah, very divided. My dad's also a UCLA fan. I grew up a USC fan, so
Oh,
it's just,
It's tough.
a couple months, a couple weeks out of the year, we were just at each other's necks.
Straight from the
And
back.
every November, Trojans, Bruins, we are not speaking to each other on that Saturday.
That's okay.
We bring up the Giants as me and Nolan do every single podcast we can,
Okay.
because we're not used to talking about them this time of year in a couple of years. Madison Bumgarner and his postseason performance versus Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The homer, I'm going to take Bumgarner.
Yeah.
You would as well.
I don't know.
She would. Mad
Would I?
Bum.
Would I?
I think you would.
Okay. We'll go with that.
I think everyone in their right mind would take Mad Bum over Kershaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. But
It's okay.
had to throw a dig in there. I mean, the guy just won another World Series, so congrats to him. Yep, World Series, another great series, a great way to finish off the baseball season.
I'm already counting down for the next one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can do, I know you're big into fantasy sports now. You can do baseball.
We'll see.
It's
We'll
a big
see.
investment.
I considered doing basketball, but that's a lot of work. Changing my team every day,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of work. I'm low energy when it comes to fantasy sports. I like having to do it once a week and never again.
Football's a good starting point. Basketball's pretty intense, but baseball, if you want to win and be good,
You gotta lock
it
in.
is every single day. You're looking at streaming, you're looking at weather,
Mhm.
you're looking at all these different types of matchups. It is a lot, and
No,
that's why I
see,
say it is
I
an
might have to
investment.
lock it in. I might have to lock it
We'll
in
see.
for baseball.
Yeah.
Maybe if the Braves are good.
Just have a bunch of Braves and Red Sox players on your team.
I made a couple parlays for the first time this year.
Whoa.
Did any of them hit? No.
we
but
can't have that we can't have that air that someone on this podcast bets. We are
Oh, bet
whoa.
for fun. No money involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
No money.
Yeah, just tell your
involved.
friend, hey, I think this line's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Let's just not do anything
Betting
with
on
it.
air.
Yeah.
Betting on air.
Just have it in your mind. It's like, oh, it could hit.
If I were to have made a parlay on this, it would have hit. But I would never do that.
We never try and sponsor any sort of
No.
activity like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Let's slide away from the betting and over to that Save Mart Center to talk about those Bulldogs. Let's start with the women's basketball team. Picked up their first win of the season on Monday night
Yes.
by a very large amount.
Yes.
Against
I was very impressed. Excited after the exhibition.
Mhm.
They came out on top.
Coach Ryan McCarthy is, what's the word? Intense. Very intense. I was, we were doing live updates, but I was honed in on everything that he was doing. Watching the game, but just watching him explode, go back to calm, go back to nice play, all of that. He went through every single emotion possible
Mhm.
and probably more.
Arguably exactly what the team needed.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would agree. A very sort of mild-mannered last year. This season is absolutely insane.
Wasn't expecting that from a man from Alaska.
From Alaska.
But you know what? He brought his squad with
And
him.
it's probably a good thing that he did bring, 6 of those players, because a first-year head coach talking like that would have players shell-shocked
Oh, yeah.
for sure. But speaking of one of those players,
Even returners, they like his energy, and I like that.
I think they need that. They need something, because this is an important year and moving on to the Pac-12. you have to set the tone early, and that was the first true game of the year, and he set the bar way up here. Can't even see me on the screen. It was even higher than my arm. So it's just absolutely insane. And he does get angry, but he is also not one to say, hey, that's my fault. That's my bad. One of the plays, there was an inbounds play. He told his player to do a cut, resulted in a turnover. He blew his head off and screamed and said, are we serious? Next time down, hey, you know what? That's actually my fault. That was a bad call by me.
Bringing
So good to
some
see both
good
ways.
mannered bark back into the Lady
Oh,
Dogs.
wow. There we go. Look at that. Bark
Oh.
back. Let's talk about some of these players. Jace Gamble, a
Mhm.
former Alaska Anchorage. What was that?
Yes.
What's her Sea Dog? Sea Wolf? Alaska Anchorage.
I want to say sea wolves,
Sea Wolves. That
but
sounds
I'm
right.
not sure.
They're
we might-
bulldogs now.
Can we get a fact check on that,
Yeah.
actually?
Chase, Chaz.
Fact check on
Sea
that, please.
Wolves right there. Bam.
Bang.
Jace Gamble, senior, had a heck of a night, and only, 19 minutes played?
18.
18. Excuse me.
18 minutes, 18 points.
18 minutes and 18 points. Efficient. Very efficient. And a lot of those points came late in the fourth quarter. Coach McCarthy said, I want more, at the top of his lungs. They score on a fast break off a turnover. I want more. And they just kept on feeding her.
You know what? I love that.
Yeah.
He was not willing to take an easy win.
They were up by what? I think they were up by 50 at one point late in the fourth.
Something
Ended up winning by like
bonkers.
40-something. And he says, I want more. Keep pressing. That is just absolutely insane, and I am all for it.
All for it. We are here for that. We are here. For that.
Pressed a good majority of the game. Was able to ask him some questions post game, and he talked about he called up hockey substitutions early in the game. He's going 2-3 players subbed every time. It was like a chess match with the other coach. Just points, screams, whoever's name, right there, right there, right there.
Go.
Just that
Yeah.
first quarter was insane. Just looking, there she goes. Oh, she's back. Another one. Okay,
Yep.
I have no idea who's on the court right now.
Must have been some fun live updates when you're like, I don't know who just made that
Yeah.
basket, but someone did.
It's like, well, she was just on the court, and then Bulldogs scored. How about that? Yeah.
Turnovers.
Turnovers.
School record 42. This game 38.
38, I believe. Yeah, he talked about that right before the season started. He already knew the record, and he goes, in our exhibition against UC Merced, they were like 4 off or something. They might have broken the record, but they were very close. And he goes, yeah, I want to break that. Before the season even starts. First year head coach, maybe we're thinking, let's set the tone, maybe, finish somewhere in the middle of the pack. He's trying to kill every single team that he plays.
I think he has that Alaskan ambition that I was not expecting.
Yeah.
But there
I
it
mean,
is.
you come over with a 700% win rate. I mean, 6 coach of the year awards.
I honestly, I should have expected more, I guess, than what I did.
Oh,
because
okay.
I was not expecting that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should have been expecting more from him.
It's crazy because they won by a huge amount. We know that. We see the final score. You look at the box score. That third quarter, keep in mind, they didn't allow a single bucket in the second quarter. I think the Sunbirds shot it maybe 6 times in a whole 10-minute quarter.
Nope. Nothing.
It was, 42-6 going into halftime? Third quarter starts. Oh. There we go. Come on, man. Lights are working against us here.
The lights off on us.
Sunbirds actually outscored the Bulldogs in that third quarter, and McCarthy was not pleased with that at
He
all.
said, I want more.
I want more. And then fourth quarter rolled around. He got more.
He got his more.
Didn't get the triple digits, but he got more. Jace Gamble, very solid game in her first game at the Save Mart Center. Danae Powell, returner from last season, another 18-point performance.
Tied for the leading points. Crazy.
And we saw her last year, I think, only 2 starts, but she did play a good majority of the games. But now seeing her role expand in this new system, we'll see what they can do with her.
See how it goes. I'm curious to know what the team dynamic is. You have 6 people coming from an already established team with the coach. How do they fit in there?
And he was using any and everyone that was dressed out. Everyone got playing time.
Should have put me on that court.
You could have got playing time.
Should have put me on that court. Give me a uniform.
Get her a
I'm there.
jersey. Doesn't even have to have the name on the back. Just
Oh no.
Bulldog.
I'm there.
That's all.
Put me in the timeout uniform. I don't even care. Put me on that court and trust.
Yeah. You think you could play the press? You
20
think you can
points
press
under
up?
my belt. 20 points under my belt.
Whoa. 20 points
Sure.
allowed to
I'm
whoever you're guarding, maybe.
Breaking that press.
Yeah. But what about, are you intense? Are you a score first type of player? Are you a defense first?
Well, so when I played soccer for like 7 years.
Okay.
Very different, but I was always put on defense, and I did not like that.
Yeah.
Was not happy with that.
You want the ball.
Mind you, I was also like 4'10" and like probably 75 pounds as a child, so I wasn't very big. I was under the average of most of my teammates, so they just kind of stuck me on defense. Not cool.
Were you fast at least?
I was fast.
Okay, there. Yeah.
Not fast anymore. Don't ask me to run, but I was fast.
Mm.
Put me on offense. I will take that ball, drive it straight to the basket.
Hey.
McCarthy, if
Here
you're
we go.
looking for
Scout team player at
if
least.
you're looking for a
maybe?
recruit,
Yeah.
look somewhere else. Potentially,
Yeah.
look somewhere else.
If you were still 4'11", he probably wouldn't even see you looking. You know.
Hey, I'm not 4'11" anymore.
There we go.
So.
But you're also not fast anymore.
I'm not fast
So we'll see how the women's team does. They play what, November 7th, I believe, on the road against CSU Bakersfield. I think this first game showed there should be a lot of high hopes
Lots of
for this
potential.
season. I mean, the Dogs finished their season off in the semifinals of the Mountain West tournament last year.
They were what, 9th in the.
They were not. No, I think they were more middle, like 7.
Okay.
7th
Gotta
seed
give them
maybe.
more credit. My bad.
But either way, they had a good finish, and with so much turnover from last year going into this year, I think maybe they were projected like 9th going into this year.
Oh.
It's one game against FPU. Does that change anything?
Nah.
How much does it count? We'll see.
Sunbirds.
We'll see. You know, D2 school.
You put a bulldog and a sunbird next to each other, there's not much hope for that bird. Sorry. Have you ever seen a bulldog?
What bulldog are we talking about? Because there's some pretty wimpy bulldogs out there.
Victor E.
Oh, Victor E. No, he's
Victor E's eating that bird
just got to get a running start. Jumps up.
as a
Bam.
snack.
Yeah. Shout out to Victor E.
Shout out Victor E.
Yeah. Anyways, the Bulldogs took down the Sunbirds in a dominant fashion. And I would say a little bit disappointed with the crowd. I covered the game, did the live updates, went to the post-game press conference. I came back. St. Mart Center was not full, but there was a lot more people for the men's game.
Why are you guys not showing up for the Lady Dogs?
Why? Because I'm not going to say either game was more interesting to watch or anything like that, but you look at the score and you look at what McCarthy did with his team, that was exciting to watch. If I were a fan, I would be watching that and watching every game because that's insane. Just watching them, you watch the coach on the sideline
Oh, yeah. It's half the game.
explode. And then you see the team press when they're up by 40 points.
They could have been walking.
Yeah,
They could have been walking, but no.
I want more.
Finley wants more, and so does McCarthy.
So does McCarthy.
We actually, I think my former, Nolan, is writing a story about that
On attendance.
on attendance. So keep
Yeah,
an eye out for that.
Talk a
Huh?
big game. The Fresno State school talks a big game about showing up for their athletics.
Mhm.
Certain teams get the love. Others Others do not. I think this women's team is definitely something to look forward to and to pack the Save Center for. And it's not just the seniors getting it done. It's not just a returning Bulldog, but also a freshman has been given quite a big role.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Ava Marr here. She's a freshman, and she shot, I think, 10 threes. McCarthy said she has the green light. As a freshman, that's pretty freaking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Getting the green light from your head coach. And they were using her on inbounds underneath the basket. She is the target coming out of those plays, and she made a couple shots as a freshman. That's just crazy. I'm looking down, just Ava Marr F freshman.
Not often you see that, for sure.
No, it's a lot of juniors, seniors. They have a lot of graduate students as well. But everyone can play on this team because of so many substitutions. Yeah, maybe. You know, we'll think you can pick the ball up? Let's see the form. Wow,
Hey,
there we go.
I was not expecting to catch that, if I'm being so honest.
Hey, it's defense. You're a defense first. You know, just swat the ball.
It's okay. That's where I'm meant to be.
And let's transition over to that men's team who also won. They are now a sixth of the way there to winning the same amount of games as last year.
Hey.
It took just one game. It was also against FPU, and they won by a very hefty amount. What was the difference between the men's team and the ladies? Because the ladies played first, and then the men's played 7:30. What was the difference between the two?
Difference in what?
Atmosphere, tempo of the game. What were the men's team trying to do compared to the women's team?
They had some scrappy offense.
They weren't pressing as much, and that's something Wahlberg definitely wants to do. But they weren't.
He talks a lot about dribble drive and pick and pop.
Mm-hmm.
And did we see a lot of that?
A lot of times it was, especially late in the first half, just these sort of lull periods where it's just a guy dribbles, moves to the right. All right, he didn't get anything. Let's just pass it. So there was stalling out on offense. The Dogs won by, 30, something like that.
I'm going to have to check that.
Yeah, we write. Okay, we don't do math here.
Definitely
we just know.
Not
Bulldogs had the bigger number at the end of the day.
Here.
Yeah, need some girl math help there. But Wahlberg and the Dogs win. They out-rebounded them almost 2-1.
Crazy.
And that is a complete flip-flop from last year.
Complete.
Every single game, you look at the rebounds. They flopped. The flips have flopped.
Yes.
I think it was like 50 to nearly 50, like 21. And then they scored over 50 points in the paint.
Crazy.
Was not just shooting from the outside in the mid-range. It's interesting because Wahlberg has said he wants to shoot more threes as well. And they scored a whole lot in the paint because of the matchups. They have a lot of tall people now. It's not just more sec out there.
They have some bigs.
They got some bigs, some foreign bigs, some French talent. Mm-hmm.
Like, how many different countries do you think?
There's France, there's Italy, there's Mexico.
It's a whole world tour.
There's two more, I believe.
There's
a lot.
Something like with an S or a C or something. Something a little further out there.
Yeah,
I recall.
that sounds about right.
In the back of my brain.
Yeah. But just a
final score was 88.
Was it 88-51? Does that sound right?
88-51 sounds about right. Potential fact check, not sure, but they only did that 3 times last season.
Scored that much, or
scored at least 88 points.
Sheesh.
3 times last season. And only one was a win.
Yeah, wow. I did not know that. Only one of those was a win.
Only one was a win.
That's tough.
So, looking good, looking better for sure.
They got some dogs. Jake Hydebreeder. Heard the name? Remember the name?
Clemson?
Clemson. There we go.
Clemson.
There we go. Former Air Force Falcon as well.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he's no stranger to the Mountain West.
Mm.
He was their leading scorer his freshman or sophomore year, and he was the second leading scorer. So he's played in the Mountain West before. And post game, he said the one game that he was at the Save Mart Center when he was with Air Force, I believe he said he didn't score a single bucket. And so
We're seeing a big difference.
a big difference. How big of a difference? What did he do on Monday?
Couldn't tell you.
19 points.
That's
Led the
crazy.
Bulldogs.
That's crazy.
Led the Bulldogs in scoring. Added some assists. Just exactly what you're looking for in a debut.
For sure.
Because that was obviously you get the French guys, you get the foreign talent, but the Clemson transfer, that was the huge
The
name.
big one. Mm-hmm.
Because he had a very small role on Clemson, but you know what he can do with Air Force. That was a big name, and he showed up.
Another big name, DJ Stickman,
Scrappy.
local,
Mm-hmm.
Clovis West.
Eagle.
Wahlberg was the Clovis West coach for a while, so local recruit. Knew he was going to be good because I've heard, whisperings of things, but did a decent job
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Rebounds, getting in there. Deshaun Gorey, getting in there. Owen Faust said he was dealing with an ankle, but was able to log some solid minutes. And then, of course, the biggest name on the team, Mr. Zayon Collins.
He's back.
He is back. Whispers that he would be transferring, comes back. Solid. Wahlberg wants more out of him, though.
Everybody wants more.
Everybody wants more.
Everybody wants more.
I think he had like a 9, 8, and 5. He was tied for the most rebounds, which is really crazy because he's a guard and he was just getting
Does
rebounds.
A little bit of everything.
Just doing everything.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
Dishing the rock, made some shots when he needed to, but Wahlberg said he has to score more.
Score first player.
Score first point guard. Can't be just relying on facilitating. He wants him to score, which if I heard that, I'd be
He did say,
Okay.
Wahlberg said earlier this year, that Zayon Collins is point guard, but there are 2 players fighting for that spot. So, could see a change up.
maybe, you
Gotta
can
keep it.
move. It was interesting because they were using Hydebreeder and Zayon. They were switching between a lot of the lineups, and he just said, I have no idea what we're doing going forward, like with the lineups. So this was the perfect time to make subs and change them out.
Probably can't get worse than last year, so we're probably good.
Yeah. They either go smaller ball with Hydebreeder and Zayon, or you bring in some of the bigger guys. But
Our bigs.
again, if I was the Red Wave, gotta be pretty excited with this.
You would think so, and yet not really that many people showed up.
Yeah, they do have 6 more home games to go in this first 7 games of the season. So you would expect. I mean, I would expect that attendance to tick even more. And granted, the teams that they're playing are not the sharpest, but
Sometimes that makes for a better game to watch. If you don't like watching a losing game, this might be your time.
head over to Save Mart Center right now. When you're watching this, it's not happening right now, but right now the Bulldogs are playing over in the Save Mart Center. So I'm sure you're all already tuned into the game. You're probably there already, reading Nolan's stories.
We get it if you're not watching this. You're watching that. We get
In
it.
the moment,
It's
we
cool.
understand.
We understand.
But make sure you check out all the coverage from both basketball teams because there's a lot high hopes.
Nolan be doing his thing over there.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of high hopes with both these teams.
It's
They
looking
have
good.
not, and I think it's important that both coaches have not said, "Oh yeah, we're just we're feeling it out." Wahlberg said, "I want to make the first NCAA appearance since 2016. I want to compete for championships."
I think we need that.
Yeah,
Mm.
especially with the move next year
Oh yeah.
to come in and be like, "Yeah, that's the final year in the Mountain West. Let's just see where it takes us." No, this is your last chance at a Mountain West title.
Take that.
You take it and run because it sets the tone for the move to the Pac-12, you look at these other teams that are moving with you and be like, I got the last one. What did you do?
You want to put him up against Gonzaga, you're going to have something to back it up.
Yeah.
Something.
I have a Mountain West title last year. What did you do? And then for the other teams, you're looking at Washington State, Oregon State, Gonzaga, GCU. I just won a title. I'm coming off a title run, and now I'm in the Pac-12 here to dominate
With my bigs.
with the big players. A lot to look, and there's going to be a lot unfolding here in the next couple of weeks. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
But not much this week,
No.
at least in football.
At least for football. Yeah, we will not see. They are now, their odds, I wrote this, 2 weeks ago, that their odds for a Pac-12 title have never been lower.
Never.
And guess what? Those odds they didn't skyrocket, but they did just they were way down here, almost at zero, and they just went,
If I could whistle. Oh, wait, there it is.
hey.
I can't really whistle.
The Bulldogs won against the Boise State Broncos.
On the blue turf.
On the blue turf.
Crazy.
Carson Conklin threw
35
had 35 passing yards. A win is a win.
A win is a
A
win.
win is a win.
We take that.
How the heck did it happen? Maddox Madsen was taken out early because of an injury. Bulldog defense played very strong. The rushing game was there at times. I mean, early in the season, looking at that Oregon State game, you're going, a win is a win. Doesn't matter. But now, this late in the year, a win is a win.
A win is a serious win.
But the way that it's going right now, it does not look great.
There's potential. Somehow they're back.
There is potential.
They're back in the hunt.
They can technically, now this is the craziest of scenarios, which you will be reading soon.
Yeah.
We got some, Mr. Reynolds is cooking up something. The
He
path
always
to a
is.
championship is like just absolutely insane. The path to a championship is absolutely insane. Hosting the title game is technically not out of it.
Technically, not out of it.
A Mountain West title game can be played right over there. Will that happen? I don't think so. Because that would mean a colossal collapse from the San Diego State Aztecs, who have proven to be one of the best teams, the best defenses in the Mountain West, but also in entire country, in the entire college football landscape.
But never say never.
But you don't know how Maddox Madsen, if he's coming back, when he's coming back, how he'll come back. You have UNLV. Hawaii. The Dogs could host Hawaii. That would be an interesting matchup,
This would be
especially
great
for you.
For me. This would be great for me. My dad is a Hawaii alum. Shout out Mikey P. Golfer. Iconic. Love
Mhm.
it. We actually went to press box for the Hawaii Fresno State game, and I got to stomp it in his face one last time.
You're probably really tired by that point.
Oh, yeah.
It was a very late game.
It was like midnight. And
Yeah.
I was like, yes. But worth it. So worth it. It was great.
I think that would be an interesting matchup,
Oh, it would be fabulous.
just to see how Hawaii finishes out their season and that travel. If somehow the
No,
Bulldogs
They
can pull
traveled
it
well
off.
last year. They
Yeah.
Did, they did
I
travel
mean,
well
you
last
just
year.
have all the Hawaii connections. Last year you were at the game.
Oh, yeah. I was on that field. Almost got taken out by a player once or twice.
Yeah.
But it was...
Your dad got the last laugh
he
out of
did
that
get
one.
the last laugh. I did hear it for about 2 weeks after that. But, you know, sometimes...
Hey.
I got the last laugh this year. So.
Yes. Final Mountain West matchup between those two teams. The Bulldogs, they got their run game going a little bit. Pass game was not there.
No.
The question is, looks like they're sticking with Conklin the rest of the year.
That is what is to be said.
We will see how this bye week matches up, because the last time they came out of a bye week, number 17 came trotting out onto the field.
Who is you?
Are they doing?
Who is
wait.
you?
Oh, Carson Conklin is the starter. Okay.
Some up and down offense here. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe EJ is coming back from the Shadow Realm.
Makes
Maybe
a
they stick
comeback.
with Conklin. I have no idea. But we'll find out against Wyoming in
We
what?
will.
A week?
We
Because the
will.
Dogs are on their third and final bye week of the year.
Last one.
3 is crazy.
I hope they're getting some good rest. Drinking some milk
Yeah.
after we got that milk can. Some Yahoo, potentially.
Yoo-hoo.
You
Yahoo. It's Yoo-hoo.
Yahoo, Yahoo. I don't drink milk, guys. I only drink oat milk. I don't drink regular milk. So.
Gotta get the bone. Gotta get the bones. Come on.
I don't like the way milk makes me feel. It makes my tummy hurt.
You like?
No, I'm not lactose intolerant. Finley
See, because
is.
you
I'm
could
not.
say all this and not me being an actual lactose intolerant person. Just like,
It makes my tummy hurt, but I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm Asian.
aren't you so lucky? All right, now we're turning this into an anthropology class.
No, Asians are actually a little more sensitive to dairy. This is a real thing.
No, I
I'm not
know.
just
I've seen the map like
Okay,
in
so-
Europe, and I'm Irish.
So am I.
Didn't work for me. As we go, spread out further, the
Well, I
tolerance
can eat
goes
cheese. Finley cannot. End of story.
down. Yeah, so dogs can keep the milk can or not. I don't
He doesn't-
freaking
he
care,
doesn't
man,
want
at
it.
this point. But, and I will point this out: if the matchup is Boise State in the Mountain West title game, the milk can is not going anywhere. That is only a regular season traveling trophy.
Noted.
So don't get it twisted. It's regular season only.
We have that on lock for
Yes.
at least what?
At least a year.
At least a
I
year.
mean, we'll see the schedule
See how
next
it
year.
goes.
The Dogs hadn't played Boise State in a minute, so
Maybe longer than a year.
maybe Pac-12, man. It's gonna
Oil
be crazy.
can? No. Milk can?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants an oil can anyways?
No, that's just
Lame. Unless you have a
Yeah.
squeaky door. Lame.
You see all the Tesla, chargers out there. We don't need
We don't need oil.
No, we're going electric.
We're solving world problems here.
But what we do need, someplace to keep that Fairlife chocolate milk.
We got a lot of cows on campus. We need
Like
the
that.
we need the
Oil
milk
can. No, we need the milk can.
We need the milk can.
So it will stay here in Fresno for the foreseeable future. But, check out that story when it does go live, because the path to a title is there.
It kind of
Somehow,
reminds me of
some
like
way.
Candyland.
Yeah.
The path looks like Candyland right now.
Yeah,
If you've ever played Candyland.
The maybe chutes and ladders, you
Ooh,
are
shoot, you're right.
you can either climb the ladder all the way to the top, one mess up, one slip up, and you're just
You're
going.
taking that shoot all the way back to the start, I fear.
It's crazy because that's how it really felt after the San Diego State
yeah.
game, and they're just slowly climbing back up.
They got that dog in them.
They got that bulldog spirit.
This is what we're culminating to. The teams are barking back.
But see, you don't get that with two sports guys. You only get that with the lifestyle editor.
What can I say?
You know?
I gotta bring something to the table, and it is a bad joke.
And a bad hat.
Hey,
Who said that? Whoa, who said that?
I like this hat.
It's good. It's a good hat. It's fine. It's fine. But the Bulldogs are bowl eligible. 6 wins. They got to 6 wins. Took them until the second to last game last year
Mm-hmm.
against Colorado State.
Mm-hmm. Nobody thought they were going to a bowl game last year.
Yeah, they lost a lot of winnable games
Yeah.
last year. This year, they've
Hawaii.
won. They've won. Yeah. I don't know why you're bringing up the Hawaii game from last year. I feel like you want to forget that.
Exactly. Lost a lot of winnable games.
Washington State. Yeah. But this year they seem to win those games. However they do, backed by the
Somehow.
defense.
With 35 passing yards somehow.
Yeah, we'll see if the bye week can help with that connection from receiver Cute Conklin to those receivers and tight ends, because Warner had found a guy, Josiah Freeman, and also those tight ends. Richie Anderson, I mean, those guys need to be fed.
They're hungry, and not just for
They're
milk.
hungry. No, they're barking back.
They're barking back.
We'll see how they bark next week against Wyoming. Cowboys come to town.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw, cowboy.
Have you ever been to a bowl game?
A bowl game? I have not.
Really?
Mhm.
I have. LA Bowl.
The LA Bowl? Is
Mhm.
that like the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl or
Mhm.
something? Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Mhm.
Which
Actually,
one?
2 years ago? 2 years ago? 2 years ago?
Like the Fresno State one?
Yeah.
There we go.
I was in. I hate admitting that. I was in color guard.
One more time.
I was in color guard. I was in the color guard.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. It's a lot of hard work, actually. It is a lot of
She
hard
couldn't
work.
handle. She couldn't handle it.
That is not true. They couldn't handle me, to be clear. But I did see Jimmy Kimmel. I was in my Pepsi can uniform. He drove right past me on a golf cart. But it is fun. And bulldogs travel well. They traveled well. LA's
People
not
can
bad.
argue both ways, I think.
For the bowl game, they traveled well.
Bowl
I
game,
can tell you
yeah.
that much. They actually sold out the stadium. They accidentally sold our seats. So
Oh,
we were standing.
and where was that at?
LA. Oh, SoFi.
SoFi.
Duh, LA. Yes. SoFi. My first time in SoFi Stadium. It was very cool.
And that's brand spanking new when you went.
Oh,
huh?
yeah. Didn't get to sit in the brand new
No.
seats, but
Yeah.
it was cool.
They looked
So-
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They looked comfortable from a distance.
Yeah.
So maybe if they make it to a bowl game, you'll have to go. It
Maybe.
was-
You know, I
it was
haven't been to a bowl game, but I have been to some pretty historic places.
Oh. He loves history, so.
You know, I have to go back to all the way to kindergarten to remember this one. I was at Neyland Stadium, Tennessee Volunteers Stadium.
Okay.
They played UCLA. That was a family trip when I was in kindergarten. And then just last year, speaking of UCLA, the Rose Bowl.
I've also been to that.
You just got to one-up me every single time.
I was actually in the Rose Parade, too. And
I was in a press box.
went to Ireland, your home,
Yeah, my home.
all because of color guard. So low-key, shout out Fresno State Marching Band.
Hey, there we
Low-key.
go.
Shout out.
Big ups the color guard, big ups the marching band.
What can I say? And they're there at every basketball game, too, so. Some basketball
fans aren't,
attendance.
But we got the
Yeah, we got
attendance.
we got the basketball band. They're always there.
We'll see where the bowl game takes them. The playoff format has taken away a lot of the important ones. If you can hear my bitterness about that, you can you probably understand that. And you know, shout out to Jimmy Kimmel, but the LA Bowl, meh.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Potato
Someone
Bowl.
threw beer on someone, like in the color guard. Like a fan just like. It wasn't me, thank God. I would have been sticky, gross, disgusting. But yeah, their fans roll deep.
We'll see where the Bulldogs land. Either way, they have added one more game onto their schedule come December, late December.
This is new information to me.
Oh, because of the bowl game.
Oh. Just kidding. Again, not very good at math. Time,
Could
It's
they
all the
add
same.
2 more games?
potentially.
Potentially where?
Here.
In what? What are they playing for?
You lost me.
Mountain West title.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. No.
So they've
that.
added one
I-
more game.
Whatever.
Could they add another? A lot of it is obviously they need to win out, but a lot of it is based on the other teams, which you never want to put your fate into the hands of your bitter rivals. We'll see.
Maybe they should have won that oil can.
Yeah, you know, that would have been very helpful. They did not. Whatever happened in the past doesn't matter. Matt Entz wants to go 1-0 each week. This week he doesn't have an opportunity to do that. Third and final bye.
It's unfortunate.
Next week against Wyoming when they come to town. It's going to be
We will
2
see.
home games in a row.
It's a lot of work for the marketing team.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get people in the stands? Do they have the Cowboy night? Isn't that coming up?
Ag night.
Ag night. Pardon me.
Ag night. And then I think the 22nd is senior night.
Mm-hmm. That's always.
So our night, because we seniors. But also football seniors.
Get to run
cheer
out on
and
the field with their
dance,
fam.
marching band seniors.
There's a lot going
Toss that
on.
in there.
There's a lot. There's so much emotion in the game, and then you add that on there. Their final game
I hope they
at Valley
win, 'cause
Children's.
otherwise, that's kind of embarrassing. You heard it here first. I will be embarrassed if they don't win.
Oh, there you go.
So, to give you guys some incentive.
And if they win, make sure get on her for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's fine. I'll take that.
Another bye week. We always do these podcasts just at the perfect time. We have so little to talk about. I'm not going to talk about whatever the heck happened in Boise. And now we just have another bye week.
Great. Perfect.
So why don't we talk about... Still want to talk about football, but, what's going on in football? There's no point in talking about other college teams. Oh, wait! The NFL!
Week 10.
What am I thinking?
Come on, Finley. Jeez. Get with the program.
Trying to forget the Packers last game. That
Ooh,
isn't
that
working.
was, what? 25? 35? What was the score? It wasn't very
matter.
good. It wasn't
does
very
not
good, I can tell you
matter.
that much.
I think they lost by 7. It doesn't matter.
I had a great week last week. Not in fantasy.
Because
well, it was okay.
what team are you a fan of?
Steel City, baby.
So
Steelers.
We go
all over.
Atlanta
All over the country.
to Pittsburgh. Do you have a basketball team?
The Hawks.
Okay, so...
The Warriors, kind of. Not really. The only basketball team I really follow is my brother's. So.
Oh, there we go.
But I watch the Hawks. I watch the Warriors. Yeah, kind
we
of
go-
everywhere.
we go
I'm
everywhere.
all over the
I respect
place.
that, because as someone who, when someone asks me what's your favorite teams, I say that, and they go, what's wrong with you?
I kind of get the same thing, though.
Giants, Packers, Bulls. What is wrong with you?
I mean, I get the same thing. People ask me why a lot. Why? Because, we live here. Atlanta Braves.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers. They're kind of confused. But my parents grew up in Hawaii. They only show certain baseball teams and certain football teams, even though, contrary to popular belief, they don't live in huts. They don't have all of the streaming. Okay? So Pittsburgh Steelers is one of the 3 football teams that they show in Hawaii on primetime TV. So I'm a long time born into this generation of Steelers fans. Seen it all.
And then the Atlanta, because you lived there.
I did. So after Hawaii, my parents moved to Georgia. Enter me. That's where I was born. So lived there for 12 years. Been to Turner Field quite a few times. Been to Truist Park once, but it was great. So yeah, that explains my map of
And so when it
geography.
came to football, they showed a lot of Steelers games. Basketball and baseball were just on the back burner, not really.
Yeah.
Okay.
They show a lot of local stuff, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Baseball, they show Braves. Basketball, they kind of show a lot of basketball, actually. So, I don't know.
There we go.
Can't really explain the Hawks thing. I think that's more just from living in Atlanta, but
Yeah. I hate the Hawks. Absolutely hate them.
well, I'm not a diehard fan, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll let that
Trae
one slide.
Young just...
I love Trae
man.
Young. I love Trae
Ice
Young.
Trae. Just...
I'm not a diehard, but that is one Hawks fan
That's your boy?
I can name by heart. Trae Young. Does
Let's get back on track here with A-Rod. I'd love to talk about A-Rod and Steelers.
listen. He did great. This was a win for me because had a rough couple weeks. I have the Steelers as my defense for fantasy, and last week was actually the only week I didn't start them. So that sucked because they blew the Colts out of the water, which
Best team in football.
nobody was expecting that. When I tell you, I was at work, looked at my phone, and I was like, Did I just transport into an alternate dimension right now? Because what is happening? I didn't even pick them for my pick'ems. So that
Wow.
sucked. I'm a loyal fan, and I didn't pick them because I was like,
Tough
no,
decision.
they're not going to win. It was bad. It was great as a Steelers fan. So
Oh, A-Rod doing his thing.
he does great
Just-
every time. That, what was it, 75-yard pass that he threw a couple weeks ago?
Oh, the Hail Mary. That thing was launched.
I love him. I love him so much. Thank you.
I'm glad that people get to have the Aaron Rodgers experience, because there's so many negative people and negative things to say about A-Rod when he's not on your team, which in my life, I have never experienced that.
Until now.
No, like
Or
I
just in
have
general?
nothing but positive things to
Okay.
say about A-Rod, and like
Okay.
when the documentary came out, hearing people, oh, this guy's so selfish, all these things. I never saw that once. And so getting to see him in Pittsburgh, just have fun.
It's great.
Just
He is Unk, but he's great.
Unk gets to go out there, throw the rock, and he's on a team where the offense isn't the main picture.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was the perfect situation for him, because Tomlin will play them into a playoff spot. They'll be having meaningful games late in the year.
Yes.
A-Rod just has to make some plays here and there, get the run game going. I thought it was a perfect
Potentially
situation.
even throw a Carson Conklin.
Yeah,
Just kind of chill.
it's pretty chill. He's a pretty chill guy.
Pretty chill.
They got some weapons over there. They got DK,
Listen, we're
Jalen Warren,
5-3,
solid.
leading AFC North. It's not looking terrible. You asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have been like, no.
Yeah, the Packers
So
game
just don't
showed a
talk
lot.
to me.
That was a good Sunday night game.
That was a hard one in my house.
Mm-hmm.
I had to leave.
Mm.
It's a lot of yelling.
There's a lot of screaming in my house as well, but different types of screaming.
Dad things.
Yeah. Steelers are back.
Steelers are back. Packers, not so much.
The Green Bay Packers.
GBP.
The Green Bay Packers are. I have no idea what's
Doesn't
going
know what
on,
to say.
man.
That was me like 2 weeks ago.
This team is so good on paper. Matt LaFleur is such a good play caller.
This is true.
And then it gets to the games, and you're just looking at the TV. I watch the TV, and then I just look at like the window or a pillow, and just do a gym look. Like, what are we doing?
I couldn't tell you.
And on Sunday, when I was at work watching that game,
Do you guys have TVs?
prop up our phone
Oh,
and put it on speaker,
I'm not allowed to do that.
just looking at it and going, what are we doing? 3rd and long, let's throw a screen pass and have no one go out there to block. Just grinds my gears. And especially because after that Steelers game, I was on cloud 9. Win or lose, A-Rod beats us, it's whatever. But we won. So happy for that. And then Carolina. No knock on Carolina, but it's the freaking Panthers.
Yeah. That would be like the
So-
Colts playing the Steelers. But here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green
Week
Bay.
10.
Week 10 already.
It's crazy.
Fantasy playoffs are just
I feel
around
like
the
I
corner.
just drafted my fantasy team, actually.
I feel like you just wrote that column saying your experience.
I actually was projected 3rd. It's not looking too hot.
I think you gotta make, hit me up. We'll make a trade or something. I think you gotta get.
Hey,
Gotta get
actually,
something
my
going.
man Nolan traded me for Dowdle, and that was great.
Yeah.
He did great. It was awesome.
That's a good win now trade.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get.
Except
It's
now
not
he's
about winning a
questionable.
championship. It's about getting to the playoffs,
Oh, yeah.
and then you run the table.
I need 2 more wins to be in the running.
Mm-hmm.
I play Nolan again this week.
Mm.
Back to week 1 because we only have 10 people
Yep.
in our league. And it's looking good. And I play you next week, so
Yeah, I have to get this out there because I look at this team from when I first drafted, and I look at all the red on my team.
yeah.
The minute that I change my name, I think like 2 weeks ago
Literally the same exact
to
week.
Puka and the boys. He gets injured week 6.
Yeah.
Misses out the rest of that game. The next game goes on bye. Comes back, has a fantastic start to the game. Gets injured again. That's he's questionable for this game. That's whatever. But last Sunday, I lost Jaden Daniels,
Ooh, that was a tough one.
who has missed plenty of time already this season.
I can't lie. I've seen that on my TikTok probably once a day now, and every time. No.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, great.
I lost the. And I could bring this up with fantasy. I lost the Packers' #1 target, Tucker Kraft, to an ACL. That's 2 seasons in a row where the Packers lose a key target to an ACL. So he goes on IR, but we only have 2 IR spots available.
I was going to say.
So Jaden Reed is still out.
Okay. Oh.
Calvin Ridley, for whatever reason, is still a Tennessee Titan. They didn't move on from him. Travis Hunter is on IR. And then, because I'm a sicko, I still have Tyreek Hill on my IR.
I think you're going to need to do some rearranging.
Yeah, because there's another league that I'm in where I'm out of IR spots, but I'm a believer in keeping your guys so that they can get a ring. And I have facts to back this up. Last year, I started the season off horribly. McCaffrey, Joe Mixon, gone.
It's bad.
They were top draft picks. Didn't get to have them at all.
That's a hard one.
Rasheed Rice kept my team afloat for the first 4 weeks.
Okay.
What happened the next week? Pat Mahomes comes in, shatters this guy's leg. So I had him on IR the rest of the year. I made some trades, did what I had to do. I ended up with a ring. And guess who got the ring as well? Rasheed Rice.
Okay. You know
You
what?
keep your players on IR.
I respect that. Hey, I've had Joe Burrow since
Yeah.
like week 2.
You keep your guys.
He's there with his turf toe. He is in my IR spot. I only have 1 in IR right now.
Aren't you lucky?
Just traded for Dowdle, and then just found out today that he is hurt. Didn't practice today. Coach said he'll hopefully be back.
Yeah. Well, he's had like the questionable tag like 2 games in a row, and then
honestly,
he just
the
goes
NFL
off.
injuries this season have been like no other.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
And my team has really hit rock bottom. In another league, I lost Austin Eckler week 2. A couple weeks later, I lost Tyreek Hill because I invested in Tyreek Hill this year, and my investment did not work.
It's okay. We're getting closer though. He was at the top of our league, and I'm gaining. I am gaining. I'm on the come up. I am convinced.
I don't want to make a trade with you anymore. That's fine.
I don't need your trade.
Okay. My hospital will take our talents elsewhere. It's
Ugh,
week 10 already. I
Crazy.
cannot wrap my head around that.
yeah,
November, week 10.
it's flying by.
I'm waiting for those snow games.
Oh yeah,
That's going to be sick.
I'm excited for Germany. It's Falcons, Colts. It'll be on Sunday.
Yeah.
That'll
sounds
be
right.
fun.
Colts. I'm also going to pick them, and I've gone against them so many times. I don't know how they're winning,
Couldn't tell you.
but they're doing it.
They're doing it
Daniel Jones. They're doing it.
somehow.
Indiana Jones. Gosh, so much going. So much. Week
Lots
10
of-
already. Basketball's a couple weeks in.
I love this time of year because it's in the like ins and outs of all of the different sports.
Oh, yeah.
You have baseball going out, basketball's coming in, football's
Right there.
going strong.
And we still have all the way until February. Like,
Crazy.
college football's heating up. 12-team playoff. That's going to be still playing football in March by next year when they expand it to 64 teams.
Yeah. We got
As-
water polo coming up in January.
Hey, there we go.
Fresno State. I will be there. Hawaii will be there too.
There we
Pretty
go.
Cool.
See, they're the most winning team. They have a franchise over at the pool.
Oh yeah.
They're winning rings left, right, center. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
We will, of course, bring you coverage when that happens. But the basketball is really the lead right now.
There's a lot going on and also, like, not a lot going on.
Yeah. But, of course, stay tuned on the Collegian's website. Live updates, all these different stories, a paw print coming out.
I have
Very
a story in the
soon.
paw print in the sports section.
Hey, there we go. We have a, ever heard about that Selland Arena? Did you know the history behind the Bulldogs playing there?
You're about to find out.
Because you're about to find out, what, November 12th
Mm-hmm.
is
November
when print
12th.
comes out. Stay tuned for those newsstands around there. The orange newsstands, you look at them, go, what is that?
What is that? It's a paw print.
Open it up, get yourself a couple, and pass them around. You'll find tons of great stories. Of course, we have the lifestyle, opinion news, and our great graphics on there. But sports, flip through, find the sports page, read them, and then you can go through the rest of the stories.
Yeah. You have any sports stories this print, Finley?
This print, I do not.
It took its spot.
She took my spot. She had such a great idea.
I
That,
went to the press conference that they did at the Selland Arena when they announced the
Mhm.
game, and I was just very moved. Just
And I thought,
had to be there.
who would be the best person for this story?
Me.
And then I went down the list, and then
I also didn't have another print story, so here we are.
she stepped up.
Stepped up.
Team needed her the most, and bam.
I always do. Example today.
Clutch.
Here I am. I am
Clutch.
clutch.
The Miguel Rojas of the Collegian.
I am the Miguel Rojas of the
You know,
Collegian.
Were we expecting it?
No.
No. But here you are.
Couldn't. You asked me like 3 weeks ago if I was going to be on the podcast. I would have been like, no.
What? Like the
That's the
Culture
sports-
Vulture, or like what?
The lifestyle podcast,
Yeah.
maybe. The sports podcast.
Sports. And the hat's not just for show. She knows.
I know
She
ball.
knows a thing or two.
Listen, I know ball. I actually follow the Red Sox closer than I do the Braves. I'm not performative. I'm not a performative sports fan. I know ball.
She knows ball.
I think I proved that here
Comment
today.
down below. Does she know ball?
I know ball.
Or
I
is
better
she
see some
performative?
comments. I better see some comments in my support.
Calling you out.
No,
Just how could you be a Red Sox fan of the Braves?
you can love multiple teams. I have a big heart.
From the same league?
They only play each
Oh.
other like twice.
Oh.
So I get to root for 2 teams at the same time.
Oh.
This is what I say.
You're losing me. Oh,
This is
no.
what I say.
Oh, no.
This is what I say. Listen, I am a Braves fan unless they're playing the Boston Red Sox. So,
Oh, no.
also this hat looks better on me than my Braves one does, so what can I say? Had to wear
I
it
just
today.
went a whole podcast not knowing that you can root for...
You learn something new every day.
We got to wrap this up, man. This is just a shot to the heart. Rooting for 2 different teams, man. At least they're different.
He might not upload this one. He actually might scrap it after
Everything's
this.
scratched. Yeah. Chase, the
Don't worry about it.
the
Just don't even worry
file
about it.
corrupted. Oh, crazy.
no.
You know,
You
we'll
forgot to
see you
press
next week.
record.
Yeah. Whoa. Signing off here. Cooldown. Thank you, Olivia, for making an appearance.
Thank you for having me.
Shout out to Nolan on assignment here at the Save Mart Center.
Hope you're having fun, Nolan.
See how make sure you read how the Bulldogs did and how they will do later on. That's it, folks.